38:57 minutes. You really think I have that long to talk? I don't even want to wear this shirt, you guys. It just looked big enough, cozy enough. So I was like, I'm just gonna put this on. I put it on last night. I've been hanging around waiting for these trumps. I'm like, am I supposed to birth them or what? Like, there's so much miscommunication. There's so many lies. There's so much evil and everything. It bothers people like me. Sorry, I got a little shaky there, or not. I just feel like I had to come on here because I've been seeing a lot of people have kids. I'm a 1994 baby, so I was trying to text my friend, and I'm like, what I just said 5 some minutes ago. I feel like people need to hear. I'm a 1994 baby. I have pictures down here. Um, I'm trying to look at around the room and see if it here's, can I switch? I can't switch, but I will leave my wall, my bedroom gallery, like what pictures and what I have up on my walls and stuff down below. Because one of the pictures I will preface at least what's in the picture. I'm wearing like yellow and black, and there might be a little white on me. I'm wearing yellow and black in the picture. I'm looking at the picture right here. So um yeah, I'm wearing yellow and black in the picture. My uniform, I'm playing soccer and my uniform is yellow and black in the picture. Um I have always been a very grown type of girl. I feel like there's not like a better term or better phrase for it. But I've always been a very grown, very smart, very strong, very God woman. Um my godmother came in to my life. I was told at about 4 years old. I'm not sure if that's good or not. I know my parents divorced when I was like 2, and we moved out of them when I was 4, so it's just kind of like weird timing and stuff. But my godmother was a very strong, tough Marjorie Harvey, but also Debbie Snacks. Debbie Snacks is from Miss Latoya Forever's. Um, is Latoya Forever's mom. If you've watched me for a long time, and you know that I have watched Debbie Snacks from like quite early on. My friend Sarah showed me Latoya. I think that was like in 2014, if not 2013. Um, that's just once I got out of high school, I was just like, I'm taking this easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Like, I just know that I need this pause and this relaxation just to like get my mind right and just feel like I can feel better. I think my first video, well, my first YouTube channel, I honestly don't even know if it still exists. It was called Nana's and Mine. It was because I was inspired to like start my own restaurant because she had like her own recipes, and like I felt like I needed to have a relationship with her. And my Nana Judy went to be with Jesus in 2009. I honestly feel like she went to be with Jesus because um she was always the person that how can I put this? She was always okay. She's short, skinny, bird like. I think I have some pictures. I don't know. See now, I don't know if I showed that picture. I might have showed the picture up here. If you do want to see it, comment down below. Let me know if you want to see the picture. But my Nana Judy, if you want me to explain her, um, looking at this picture and maybe that picture, she was a lot like Colette Butler. Mommy Tard is another name for Miss Colette. She was a lot like Ariana Grande. Just short, skinny, bird-like. That's all I can say that my Nana Judy like seemed to me. Towards the end of her life, she was very much of a party girl. She worked in a veterans bar, something like, yeah, a veterans bar. Like, I don't know the right name for that. And so that's where she met my papa, Marvin. I call him my papa, and I take great pride in saying that he is my grandfather, because when Mike Pence came into play for this kid right here, see, now I can show this picture. When Mike Pence came into play for this kid right here, I don't know how to point to it for you guys. Yeah, there you go. Excuse the mess. I'm still waiting for the Trumps to make sense of my life. But this kid right here, that would be I feel like he's like tired of me mentioning his name, but this kid right here would be President Trump, President Micah Trump. For those of you who want to be like Mary Trump and be smart assy, and I can go like this. Yes, that's good enough. This kid right here is actually a lot like Khloe Kardashian a little bit, especially after her being with Lamar and her kind of taking transformations with her life and like being tough. He's always looked like Brotard. I will never call Brotard Daxon. Quiet, that is not his name. This kid right here is Brotard. I'm trying to like point to it so you guys can see. But then, there's nothing else like defining as far as like this is Brotard. Micah is a lot like Michael the Archangel, in case people need to know. My arm is like my body is like very tired right now. But when back to when I met my papa Marvin, it was kind of like I'm still thinking, like, was it like 2009? It was probably like late 2007. It was a couple years before. It was pretty close up until I moved up here in 2009. But my papa Marvin, needless to say, when I look back at my papa Marvin and my Nana Judy, I can't help but say that they are actually Mike and Karen Pence. And I think that Mike Pence's name being Mike, I'm sure Mike means Michael. That's a more popular name than Micah. Yeah, this kid's name's Micah. I've always said that on this channel. um, I feel like there's nothing else I can really say other than this kid's name is Micah. Um, to preface, he is the kindest, most nicest person. When Steve Harvey explains to that one guy who comes in, he looks like that one kid who is a mama's boy and Think Like a Man. I don't know if I'll leave that one down below. You guys can go find it yourself. Um he says, you have any advice on disciplining your daughters? And he said, no, I don't have any advice. That was Steve Harvey's response if you've seen the video. Um and I've always felt from that video that Micah Talby never hit or spanked me. He was an amazing brother and treated me with such respect. And he has this way about him. And when we were in the same house, he had this way about him like this is the way that he would discipline, and I'm gonna continue to say the same thing that Steve Harvey said. That Steve Harvey said I've never hit or spanked my daughters. I never wanted them to equate that with a man's love. I'm assuming that was sort of Micah's thing, but Micah has this way of coming into the room, and you already feel like accountments. Like there's like accountments. I don't know if you guys, if anyone's watched me long enough on this channel, um if you've ever watched me enough on this channel, you know that I have a playlist for him in particular, and there's videos on there that are very related to him. Thank you to Raw Supernatural, thank you IS Network. I'm trying to hold down the fort. I'm trying to believe with you guys, but it's like I said for my YouTube food commercials video, like, oh God, like sometimes you gotta be eating the food, not seeing the food on YouTube. Like it just feels different. Um Back to his discipline. The way that he the way that he used to discipline would be like, if you would walk in like you would if he would walk into the room with you. I don't know. There's a movie with Issa Rae. It's called Little. Marcy Martin said she pitched it when she was like 10 years old, and got the show started up when she was about 14 years old. So something like that. I guess I don't really know what to say. I was gonna come on this camera and just express something else. Um Micah, I feel like there needs to be something said for you. I almost feel like everybody and Wendy are like, I actually feel a lot like Wendy when I say, like, it's like, Micah, just because we're not living in the same house doesn't mean that you can't have a relationship with me. Like, does that make any sense? Like, are you guys hearing me? Are you picking me up? Like, I'm running out of space. I'm ready to just grab my backpack tomorrow and try to get out of here. I feel like at this point, if Micah can't reconnect with me, I don't know what to say. I was gonna say turning this camera on because I kind of had I'm that person that thinks out loud and like talks things out. I always just feel like I have to talk to the Holy Spirit about my feelings all the time. That's always how I've been for years. Because was like, nobody's gonna listen to me better than me, so why don't I just do that, make myself feel better? But you know, how does it feel? I feel like somebody's ready to ask me, like, oh, how does it feel? Um when you see all of these other people out there having kids and trying to make sense of their life, and you know that, like, for me, I know my personality is the Virgin Mary. Akiana Kamarick has painted that picture. There's so many more copies of that picture online. Akiana, I don't know if that's a bad thing, and stuff like that. But I just feel like at this point in my life, the only person that I can say is my child is Yeshua HaMashiach Zikenu. Um, I just don't understand why my spiritual family isn't reaching out to me. I don't understand why I can't have kids. I'm scared to say it because I was wearing her shirt. Um, and the last time I wore her shirt, I got extremely scared, and I just was like, nope, taking it off, and I put it under like all my other shirts, and but when Brittany I heard over the internet, you can believe to an extent of things, take everything with a grain of salt. But you know, I'm the Virgin Mary, and the picture that Aguiana Khmer painted of her, it does. It looks like there's water behind her because you can see like the waves. You can just see things go like there's like bumps. There's can be bumps in silk. Okay, well let's close, but there can be bumps in silk because it kind of goes like just like water. Just silk and water look very similar, and actually I did hear that silk is created by caterpillars. I think I heard that like in second grade. But I heard that Britney Spears had told one of her maids that she had told one of her maids because she can't see her kids. Um, I'm having a hard time talking about this because my spiritual family has informed me that Hillary Clinton has something to do with Jezebel, and I was scared that I saw Jezebel in Britney. It just completely confuses me because Britney didn't look like she used to. She almost looked taller, skinnier, way back in the beginning, and then all of a sudden now she's like made into this like Jezebel, and I almost just feel like I like want to like not hug her, but I feel like I have to understand her because um I haven't had any kids. um I was strictly told by a lot of people in my family, and I don't know why I'm starting with that. I wanted to start with saying, by God, I'm supposed to save my virginity for the one, for my husband, Don Jr. Trump. And I wasn't just told by like them. See, now they're pulling into my freaking garage. It's like, yep, here we go with the murderers. I'm uncomfortable. Um, I heard. I might leave the video down below. I may not. I heard over YouTube in a YouTube video about Britney that she had expressed to one of her maids. Um, this just makes me really sad because I understand why Kaylee Butler is Britney, and I understand how she feels because I've watched so many people have like GMO babies. It is true. So what I just said is true. I've watched so many people have GMO babies. It's called Ishmaels in biblical translation. I bet you there's even more of a harsher, more Jewish way of saying it. Um, yeah, I just feel like I feel like I understand it because she had expressed to one of the maids because she can't see her kids, and it's because her dad like just doesn't believe in Jesus' healing, and he doesn't believe that God can heal. And I almost feel like that's a whole nother video because my mom's dad is actually Britney Spears' dad. My mom's dad is actually Jeannie Mai why her grandfather, Mama Maya's dad. My mom's dad is supposed to be Milo Jovovich. I don't know why my mother-in-law didn't resurrect him. Um, I just keep thinking what she said because she was told that she can't be with her kids, and as human beings, we're not demonic. They say if you see the white in the eyes, and you're a human that's created by God, from God. I just don't get it. I just don't understand why I can't have any kids. I don't understand why my mom is starting to act like Jamie Spears and trying to say that she can't be with her kids. Like, I understand that the devil tries to find a vessel in people um to try to live in, and I understand that. At the same time, we've all seen Britney Spears, and we've all seen the images, and this she has her videos on YouTube and all of that. I just keep thinking of the response because she had told one of the maids, she said something like, I miss my kids, and is there any way that you can bring your kids by, so I can be, with your kids and hang out. And I just feel like I almost understand her because I'm still dealing with it. Like, why is my mom being abusive like that? Like, what is this like demonic stronghold that is like trying to kill everybody? Like, my shirt is so like shoved down because I keep feeling like there's somebody's trying to strangle my neck. um I don't die very easy. I am Amazon, if you've seen my playlist. But I um I understand. I understand how that feels. I'm supposed to be the Virgin Mary, and my aunt, my tia Martha, if anybody's seen the video from Tracy Caputo, I think I've showed these pictures before. She's in those pictures as well. You can't zoom in, but you can go look at my wall gallery. I think I showed that towards the end there, but there's that. Can't really see anything. Um, I hope that my godmother sees this video, and I hope that she comes up here and deals with this problem, because godmother Christine, you would be kind of surprised that my mom's boss's name is, lo and behold, Christine. And the funny thing is her last name is Taylor. And I'm like, oh, what does that have something to do with Taylor Swift for? But I feel like my godmother is probably going to see this video, and I hope so. And and I just keep thinking about how my mother-in-law's dad, I mean, he died because she chose the ugly word divorce. Divorce, should only happen if the relationship did not exist to God. If you are hating on God, you need to turn yourself around, and you need to repent for your sins, and you need to apologize, and you need to move on. Um, I hate to say that to you, Brittany. Justin is Elijah. I mean, that's a good thing from the Bible. I especially know this because I have watched the Phillips Fam Bam, and their second to last child is Elijah. He's the the elder one above Emberlyn, and his name is Elijah. And I was like, that's Justin Timberlake. Like, I wrote it down. I wrote it in their comments and stuff, and I think that they had liked it or something. But you need to take stuff seriously. Justin, so he's Elijah. So I'm assuming somewhere in the midst of things, his fear became a reality, and for some reason you became Jezebel. I apologize, for whatever there is to. In the name of Yeshua HaMashiach Tzidkeinu, we as a nation, we cannot just give up. And I hate to say this video is about to go. It's 24 something, so I do understand that, and I do understand that Miss Britney Spears is Kaylee Butler. She also is Miss Judy Travis. And I say these things respectfully and actually lightly. and trying to be humble the best way I can, because I'm scared like the rest of you guys. I don't know why my spiritual family hasn't come for me. I'm not a crier. I'm a Virgo, and it's just in my dad's like family, my dad's grandfather, so my dad's grandfather, my great grandfather, he's Samson. And there's nothing to be scared of with that, because my great grandfather busted out of Mexico to come to this country, and actually came to and went to Corona, California. So, needless to say, I do feel like the devil is attacking me. Uh, you know, I don't know. Maybe Brittany will see this video and hopefully heal herself, because maybe at this point, everyone's isolated themselves away from people like Jamie who don't feel like that. I have a feeling that Brittany has just become more and more like Kaylee Butler, and kudos to her. Not just Kaylee, also, but Judy Travis from It's Judy Time. You guys don't let go of your YouTube stuff, and do your stuff, do whatever you need to do. I've tried to heal my relationship with my mother. It just seems like she just is trying to be more and more like Ivanka Trump, and work and work and work. They tried to say, I remember I've watched the video a lot of times lately. They tried to say that my mother-in-law was like obsessed with work, and I don't really know if I believe that fully, but it was, because they said something like, oh, she was looking down from the Trump Tower to, I think it was the Grand Hyatt, and she was saying, I see trash flying around down there. I see this, I see that, if so, there's that video. I might leave it down below. I honestly feel like leaving stuff down below is becoming exhausting for me. But I don't know, maybe there is something to be said about people like Brittany and I, that don't want to see ourselves as what the devil is trying to call us, and we don't want to feel like there's something sick. I feel like I have nothing else to say. I don't know. Is Brittany going to heaven, or is she not? Like, maybe we should pray for people not to be Jezebel in this country. When this country was formed, it was formed for God, and it's not even really this country. When this earth was formed, it was formed for God, and now he's upset, and he's not happy because he's seeing a bunch of his children he's seeing a bunch of his children not get along and be unhappy and stuff with each other, and he's probably just as confused or whatever. I don't know what to say. Before I turn this camera on, I was talking about, like 10 minutes, but before I turn this camera on, I just was like, anybody in this position, like, I'm the Virgin Mary, like, am I supposed to, like, my Tia Martha, like, got on my case, and she was like, oh, well, when I was 25, I had Ryan, and I had my own apartment, I had Ryan, and I said to myself, like, I think even after, I was like, oh, now, like, I just knew, because I have been watching Tracy Caputo's video, and it's not just Tracy Caputo, like, or it's not Tracy Caputo, it's Victoria Osing. I'm getting mixed up. I'm very tired. This house is disgusting. It smells all the time. I can't even freaking have a heater on in this room. My mom is over here trying to point the finger at me, and point and like be angry at me for no good reason. about how I'm Britney Spears when in reality I was just thinking about it in my head. Like, it just doesn't make any sense why she's like attacking. And even Britney said, I just believe that I can get healed and stuff. I make videos because Dawn needs to see me. I don't want to hold this phone anymore. It's getting tired, but it's funny how I'm in isolation in this house. I feel bad saying that, but at the same time I don't, because I just was tired. I feel like, where's the Trumps? Why can't the Trumps fly their airplane or helicopter over here and come over here and be smart? I just feel like there's something to be said about people with money and how you're so divisive with your money because you don't care that your money could take you to a Mario Murillo, um what is it freaking called? Your Mario Murillo tent crusade in California. Like, you don't think that, you know what is wrong with going to get some healing at a place where you need it? Like, I just feel like, and my mom has been so abusive to me up here, and I feel as though I should have never moved up here. I should have never moved to my mom where her dad has been the problem. Where's my dad? And that side of the family has never been the problem. Like, maybe my parents are more linked to um Justin and Brittany Timberlake than anyone else, because I've watched Kaylee Butler and Casey LeVere, and I've also watched what am I trying to say? I'm so tired. I can't even deal with life anymore, you guys. Send the terms over to me. I've commented, I put stuff in the description box about where my locations are and everything else. Um, I don't know what else to say. The funny thing is I look more like Britney Spears' mom than I do, like whatever her daughter would look like. Like, so it's like, what is my mom trying to say? You know what I mean? I'm sorry to anybody that I've ever hurt in America, and I honestly don't really want to say I've ever hurt, that my family in this situation has ever hurt, because I don't want to like bother people just because my family's crazy. So bless your hearts, and leave a positive comment down below, like this video, subscribe, and anything else I left down below. Go ahead and then like me. I just feel like I'm the Virgin Mary. Like, I just can't stop saying that. I can't stop believing that I am the Virgin Mary. I know this. I know in my mind that I'm the Virgin Mary, and you're telling me that it isn't okay for me to believe in Jesus' healing. Like, what? Like, it just doesn't make any sense. And so, I know when I watched the Shade Hards, I constantly was like, the Holy Spirit and something lower than me kept saying that Shay Carl is Steven. And I knew that was true, and I knew that wasn't particularly for me. But I also knew, watching the Shade Hards, I knew that Casey LeVere was just Justin Timberlake as well. And when I looked it up, their birthdays are the same. So I'm gonna go and take a nap, and hopefully God takes me out of my body so I can experience some things that my spiritual family's been telling me. So comment down below. Talk to me.